So yeah, I'm out a little bit earlier than I normally would. I'm on my way to 2 sales. They're not right close to each other, but I wanted to make sure I got there as the sales kind of start, or as they're setting up, I should say, because they both said they had video games. One just said video games and didn't specify what. I'm hoping for the best. And the other one said Wii stuff. I'm getting a lot of Wii stuff lately, but they've listed a few games, so if I could pick those games up without bundling into anything, I would do that. So stay tuned, and we'll see what we can get. Do you wanna be with me? Maybe there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. You can rub me the right way. So there were games, a bunch of PS3 games. They were all individually priced, so I knew that was going to fare well. The first price I saw $3, and I was hoping for $3 a piece. But no, anything that was decent started at $5 and went anywhere up to about $15. So unfortunately, I just passed. I was kind of hoping for cheaper stuff, but yeah. Off to the next sale. It looks like there's another one around this area, so I will go there first and then keep on trucking. Right, that was a good sale. I got 4 Wii games for $2 a piece. Those are the prices I like to find. And actually, they're all good games too, so even better. I left some meat on the bones there. Nothing good, but I didn't take everything because the rest of the stuff was... It feels good. It's like a weight lifted off your shoulder. So it was a friend's house that I actually knew, and they had this cool watchdog figure. So for $1, why not? I gotta put that on a shirt. For $1, why not? So that was the second sale of the 2 this morning I said that were out there that had video games. I had to ask, there was nothing out. And he goes, oh, I have some Nintendo, and I perked up. And then he goes, some guitars and stuff. So the second they said that, I knew it was Wii. And I thought it was Wii stuff because that's what the ad said, but you never know. Anyways, he brought it out and I passed. He had a $180 price tag on it. And the only good thing in the lot was a copy of Mario Kart. So, yeah, we're going to keep on trucking. Lots of sales to hit yet. No shortage on Christmas decorations, that's for sure. But, yeah, that's about it. Christmas decorations and Christmas decorations. 2 houses that are sold, people moving, and they're just trying to dump all this stuff because they don't want it. That's the kind of stuff that you see is going to end up at the end of the driveway or in the dump after the day is over. Those are a couple of weird sales. The one had a picture that I think they were selling for the picture frame, but it looked like they had like a picture of their daughter graduating in it or something. Like it didn't look like one of those fake pose pictures. It looked like a legit graduation picture. Very weird, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe I don't know. Very weird. That was just a little church sale. They were just setting up, and it's like late. Like I'm surprised they're just setting up. But anyways, there was one game there, but it was a Pirates of the Caribbean game I already got the other week, and didn't look in the best shape, so I passed. So another boxed Wii is there, but there was nothing in the box. The box was in good shape, and she goes, "Oh, I think I left it in the bed." So she went in to come back out with it, and she came out with the Wii balance board and one nunchuck. And I'm like, "You still don't have the guts here." She goes, "Yeah, but anyways, I asked what she would want for it if she had it. Excuse me. And she said $20. I just got the one for $20 the other day, and I don't even know if she had it all. She had all the pieces. She didn't really seem to know what she had. So I just left it, passed, and moved on. They had this like new in box plug and play type thing. Looked like it was a cheap knockoff one, but she had a $20 price tag on it, and it was looking rough, and it didn't actually look like it was anything decent. So I just left it. Nothing there. It's been a quiet weekend as well for sailing. Just the stuff I got at the very beginning. I'm happy with what I got. Definitely a good score. Didn't have to pay that much money, so still got some sales to go, and we'll see what happens. So that was a good little sale. First house I went to, I don't know why, but for $2 I bought another complete in-box Wii balance board. It was only $2. And then the next house I went to, I asked if he had games, and he had a bin full of stuff. There's a PS2 in there. Looked pretty rough, no good games for it, but he did have 4 decent Wii games, so I tossed him an offer of $2 a piece on those Wii games, and he took it. So it's another Wii kind of day.
Hey everybody, so yeah, today was an awesome day of garage sailing. Decided to start my day earlier, and I went out like a half hour earlier than I normally do. Everybody I've talked to when I've been out sailing has basically said that they've started earlier than the time I started, so I figured, you know what, why not? When I'm out there now, it's almost like basically 9 o'clock, and that's it. That's the cutoff time. There's nothing more out there to find. I'm sure there probably is, but in my head, 9 o'clock, maybe just after 9, that seems like the end of it. So let's go through everything I got and how my day was. So I knew of 2 sales that listed they had video games. So I decided I'm gonna hit up one of those first. It was kind of the furthest spot away from where I live. And I went there and they had some PS3 games. Unfortunately, they were all individually priced. They had some okay games for some okay prices, but nothing really worth it. So I just passed on those ones. But my next stop after that, pulled up, saw a bunch of Wii games sitting there. And I asked the lady how much she wanted for them, and it was $2 a piece. Very happy to pick these ones up. So for $2 a piece, I got the following games: Angry Birds Star Wars on the Wii U, Poke Park 2, Kirby's Return to Dreamland on the Wii, and The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Again, those were all $2 each. She did have some other ones there, nothing worthwhile, sports or kiddie type games. I know they were only $2 a piece, but I decided to leave those ones behind. Hit up a few more sales, no other video games. I got to one, and I showed this in my video already, but I'll show it again here, and that's the this action figure from Watch Dogs. No, this action figure from Watch Dogs. Hopefully I can edit this together. I wasn't 100% sure if it was doing Watch Dogs, but yeah, I actually think this is from Watch Dogs 2, maybe. I don't know. I don't know much about the series, but they only wanted $1 for it, so I thought it was kind of a cool looking figure. Hit up another sale, and they had some stuff outside, and again, you may have seen this in the video. I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, but for $2 I got another Wii Fit balance board complete in box. And actually, I asked that lady about other video games, and she said, you're the second person that asked today. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, there's somebody else out there looking. How much more stuff am I gonna find? And I went to the house literally next door to this one that was also having a sale, and I asked if they had video games, and he had, oh yeah, sure, I got some stuff. Come here, look in this bin. So I started going through it, and there was a PS3, little rough shape, didn't look like, or sorry, PS2, not a PS3, little rough shape, didn't look like it had all of the hookups there for it, and they were like a third-party controller, and a handful of games. The best one there was a one of the NBA Street games. But there was some other Wii games in there. So I said, how much are you looking for these? And he goes, well, you're the video game guy. What do you give me? So I offered him $2 a piece, and he said, sure. So for $8, I got the following games: Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Cooking Mama, WarioWare Smooth Move, and The Legend of Zelda the Twilight Princess. So again, those ones were also $2 a piece. So definitely some great deals on some Wii titles over the course of the weekend. So yeah, 4 yard sales, all of these Wii games, $2 a piece, $16 for all of these Wii games. Definitely a great score. Not something you're gonna turn down anybody out there that's looking for video games. So that was it for my yard sale pickups, but I do have a few other items here that I picked up over the course of the week leading up to the weekend. The first one is another complete inbox Wii. I went into a local thrift store that I go to all the time, and there was actually a lady kind of walking around holding it, and I guess she was somebody that worked there. I watched her set it down, and I asked her, is this for sale? And there was a price tag on it. She said, yes, it's for sale. So for $20, I got a complete Wii inbox. For those of you that follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Nintendo Hodge, you may have seen these next pickups that I got, and this is definitely my deal of the week. My wife found it on Kijiji, and I went and paid what they were asking for it. For $75, I got the following Game Boy Advance games and system. So blue, cobalt blue Game Boy Advance SP. This is only the ASG001, so it doesn't have the extra backlight in it. It also came with the charger for it and a whole whack load of games. Madagascar, Fantastic Four, Scooby-Doo Unmasked, Kim Possible 3, SpongeBob SquarePants the movie, The Herbs, Shrek 2, Finding Nemo, Tack 2. That's it for the filler. Now all the rest is the killer. Sorry, that's pretty bad, but I'm gonna leave it in. Classic NES series, Pac-Man, Lilo and Stitch 2. So this is kind of a hidden gem on the system. I wasn't sure if it was the first or the second game in this series. It might actually be both of them, but I tossed this one in and played it, and it's basically a run and gun type game. It's not worth that much money, but it's a hidden gem and it's a really fun game on the system. Super Mario Advance 3, Yoshi's Island, Spyro Super Pack, Spyro Attack of the Rhinos,
Kinda hot in these rhinos.
Mario Kart Super Circuit, Donkey Kong Country 2, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. The next one I've heard about, never played it, but it is definitely a valuable game, and I've been told that Miyamoto worked on these, and that is the Hamtaro series. So this one is Hamtaro, Ham Heartbreak. Know nothing about them, just that they're supposed to be really fun games and more valuable for whatever reason. Maybe it's the Miyamoto factor. And then the last four that when I saw this deal, as long as they were the legit versions, definitely was worth it for the price that I paid for it. Pokemon Leaf Green, another copy of Pokemon Leaf Green, Pokemon Ruby, and Pokemon Sapphire. Those 4 Pokemon games alone make this lot worth what it was, what I paid for it, the $75. Definitely some awesome finds this week. I think my favorite's the SP lot. Yeah, the Wii lot's probably the best deal, the best bang for a buck with those $2 a piece games, but there's a lot of great titles in that SP lot, and that Hamtaro game is a pretty cool one to come across. I don't believe I've ever seen that out in the wild before. Thanks again for watching my videos. Definitely be out again next weekend garage sailing as long as the weather holds up, so hope you tune back in when I release the next video. And until next time, remember to game on and game often.